One of these jets can fly for hundreds of miles, and the enemy radar will never even know it was there. Another one carries a payload so massive it can level a small airbase in a single pass. And the jet at number 1? Air forces have spent over $200 billion trying to build something that can beat it. Nobody has. This is Aerostrike, and today we're ranking the 5 most powerful fighter jets flying in 2026, from raw firepower to pure invisibility. Stick around for number 1, because it's not the jet most people expect. Before we start, here's the rule for this list. No prototypes, no coming soon concepts. Every jet here is combat-ready, flying missions right now. In 2026, we're judging on 4 things: stealth, speed, weapons load, and battlefield awareness. Because in modern air combat, the jet that sees first almost always wins first. Let's start the countdown. Number 5. Dassault Rafale. Number 5 is the Dassault Rafale, France's do-everything war machine. The Rafale isn't stealthy in the way American or Chinese jets are. Instead, it wins through sheer versatility. This aircraft can dogfight, bomb ground targets, strike ships, and even carry nuclear payloads all in the same airframe, sometimes on the same mission. It's proven in real combat, flown in Libya, Mali, Syria, and Iraq, which is more real-world testing than almost any jet on this list. Add in its Spectra electronic warfare suite, which can jam and confuse enemy radar in real time. And you've got a jet that punches far above what its price tag suggests. It's not the most advanced, but it might be the most trusted. Number 4. Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. Number 4 is China's answer to Western air dominance. The J-20 Mighty Dragon. This jet was built with one job: keep American aircraft as far from Chinese airspace as possible. It's long, it's fast, and it's got a massive internal fuel and weapons bay that lets it fly deep strike missions without ever needing external tanks that would ruin its stealth. China now has over 200 of these in active service, a number that keeps climbing every year. Newer variants are getting upgraded engines that finally let it supercruise, meaning it can fly at supersonic speed without burning through fuel using afterburners. Is it as stealthy as America's best? Most analysts say no. Its rear aspect stealth is considered weaker, but as a long-range strategic threat, this jet has completely changed the balance of power in the Pacific. Number 3. Sukhoi Su-57 Felon. Number 3 is one that's going to spark a fight in the comments: the Sukhoi Su-57 Felon. Here's the thing about the Su-57. On paper, it's terrifying. Super maneuverability that lets it perform turns other jets simply cannot survive. A sensor suite with infrared search and track that can find stealth jets without ever using radar. And weapons bays built for long-range hypersonic strikes. The problem? Numbers. Russia has struggled to mass-produce this jet, and its stealth shaping isn't considered as refined as its American or Chinese rivals. Fewer than 2 dozen are believed to be in true frontline service. So why is it still this high? Because one-on-one, in the hands of a skilled pilot, the Su-57 can outturn almost anything in the sky. Quality over quantity, that's the Felon's whole story. Number 2. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. Number 2 is the jet that, even 20 years after it first flew, nobody has managed to truly dethrone the F-22 Raptor. This is still considered the most agile fighter jet on Earth. Its radar cross-section is often compared to something the size of a marble. Combine that with thrust vectoring nozzles that let it point its engines to pull maneuvers that shouldn't be physically possible, and you get an aircraft built for one purpose: total air superiority. Get in, kill everything, get out before the enemy even sees you coming. So why isn't it number 1? 2 reasons. The US only built about 180 of them before shutting down production, meaning it's rare and irreplaceable. And its weapons payload is small compared to newer designs, since almost everything has to fit inside the body to preserve that stealth. It's the sharpest blade in the world. There's just not enough of them. Number 1. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. And that brings us to number 1, and it's not the flashiest jet, It's not the fastest, and it's not even the most agile. It's the F-35 Lightning II. Here's why it tops the list. The F-35 isn't really one jet, it's a flying supercomputer. Its sensor fusion system pulls in data from radar, infrared cameras, and other F-35s flying nearby, then combines it all into one seamless picture the pilot sees on a single helmet display. An F-35 pilot can see threats other aircraft don't even know exist. Then there's scale. Over 1,000 of these are already flying worldwide, across more than a dozen allied air forces, all sharing data in real time like nodes in a single network. That means an F-35 over the Pacific can share targeting data with one over Europe almost instantly. It doesn't need to be the fastest dogfighter. In the era of network-centric warfare, the jet that shares the most information and stays invisible while doing it wins the fight before the missiles are even fired. That's why, in 2026, the F-35 sits at number 1. So that's our list, from France's do-it-all Rafale all the way to America's network killer, the F-35. Quick question for you: which jet do you think actually deserves the top spot? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe, because Aerostrike drops new videos on the world's most powerful military tech every single week. See you in the next one.